Hey guys, welcome to episode 7 of Dear Abigail. She's not here. She's on hiatus. We give her a few days off. I'm James for Waiting Abigail. Next to me is Lori, our bass player. And we are here to hype the bands and the show coming up this Saturday at Platinum Music Complex. Welcome, PMC. I'm going to throw it over to you, Dwayne. Tell us about your concert series, your venue, and how this all got started.
Hey, man, thanks for having us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So we just started this last year, doing concerts. I mean, our normal thing up there at Platinum Music Complex, and it is out in North Richland Hills, was we were pretty much just doing music videos and rehearsals and stuff like that. And we had this big great room in there, and we said, man, we just need to start doing live shows in there. So we pretty much got 2026 totally booked for every Saturday. Man, we're doing every genre of music, man. We're just trying to get it out there.
Awesome. Well, I mean, obviously, we've been rehearsing there for a little over a year, and I've always been curious walking by there and just looking in there. And you can kind of talk about where it came from and everything, but it was the old city council room, right, for North Richland Hills?
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, where we're doing the concerts at. Yeah, that's where they used to have the city council meetings at. Getting better use now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, and they built their empire over there by where North Hills Mall used to be. They've got a whole new empire for the city hall.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a very nice room. We filmed our music video there, and we kind of like I said, we've been eyeing it because it's like, man, this is a really good place. And one thing tonight I really want to make a big deal about is that this is a really great time for people that want to come see the bands play in a not bar environment. And we all love our bars and our venues, and they're amazing on both sides of town, Fort Worth and Dallas. We've got great bars to play at, but this is a really unique experience because of the way it is set up. You got room for people to stand up at the stage at the front, and then you've got the seating in the back, which is, there's a lot of people that want to go see our music, but maybe don't want to be in the crowd of being like smashed up against other people. And, and the cool thing is it's BYOB, right? So, you can't go to a bar for $20 and see 5 bands and spend less. I don't know. And I feel like it's kind of like you get to sneak your candy into the movies in there.
Bring your own.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Tell us who Mariah is. You're new.
This is Mariah here. Yeah.
Hi. Hey.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool how we met. So when I had my restaurant out in North Richland Hills, we got introduced. I was looking for someone to book bands at my restaurant. So that's how her and I ended up meeting. So she can tell you more about herself.
So yeah, I've been doing this for probably 10 years. One day I was like, hey, let me come visit you. I can do your music. And well, here we are over a year later.
That's awesome. And they're freshly engaged as of a few days ago.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congrats, guys. All right, from Rock Cotton Candy, you guys tell us who you are.
Hi, guys. What's up? We are Rock Cotton Candy. My name is Carrie Simpson. I am the vocalist.
George Chavez, the guitar player.
And my name is Kerry Ingram, and I play the bass.
And Rob Noxious, he's at work, so he couldn't make it, but he's our drummer and the founder of the band.
Awesome. And Oray, you got this started, man, by reaching out to me. Tell us about you and what you're doing, and you've got some major touring going on.
I'm Oray Phillips from the Oray Band. We found the Platinum Music Complex last year now, and it's just amazing. And we wanted to come back. When I started playing with the Oray and started writing original music, it was I actually lived in Burleson back in 2004 is when we really started putting stuff together, and just kind of want to go back to that hometown area and get some people out there. But being from Houston, it's kind of why I reached out to you guys and wanted to put a bill together with a bunch of locals and fill this place up. Honestly, I called you first, James. We were scheduled to play with you guys at the Scout Bar on Scotty Austin's World Tour last year, and we're going to make up for that this coming up Saturday right here. Really looking forward to it.
Hell yeah, man. And tell us about who's with you.
I'm Jay Lambs Remy, the sexy double of Rock Rage Radio, Bruise Radio, and with you guys with Curtain Call Records.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie, Suicide Girls, everything under the sun I could possibly do just so I could help all of you.
That's awesome. We're glad to have you and the good folks at Rock Rage and Curtain Call. Good people, done good things for a lot of bands and us too. And how about
give a shout out right quick to the two members that we have in our band that are not here. We got Lynn Raggio on bass. We got Jacob Kingsmill on drums. We also have two backup drummers. One of them's fixing to go on the next tour, Alan Lopez, and then Shane Williams. They couldn't all be here tonight, and just want to make sure them guys get introduced on here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for doing that. And Here for Now, it's all for you, right?
Yes, we are all here tonight. Hello, everyone. If you guys don't know us, we're Here for Now. My name is Shade. I'm the bassist and the singer, and I've got all my boys with me. So starting over here, we got
Ethan.
And we have
I'm Riley.
And
I'm Jaden.
So Ethan's my drummer, and these two are my guitarists. So
That's awesome. And you guys are just really good. It's what a great group of bands this is, because we're all very like genre adjacent, but not the same. It's a really good complementary program, I feel. So we're really excited about playing with you guys, not just this weekend, but in the future. Lori, you have anything for any of the bands?
Not yet. Not offhand. I can't wait to meet everybody, and then maybe I'll have some questions.
Sure.
Except, are y'all ready to rock out?
Oh yeah.
So I'm really.
Are y'all
excited.
gonna go hard? Because I'm gonna be watching.
Always.
So hard.
Yeah, Lori goes hard for sure. Carrie, tell me about so I like the description of your band because we find it hard to describe ours. In fact, we don't really try to do it at all. But you laid out something the other day that was pretty good. I think it was like rock, punk, blues, metal. Tell us about like what box do people put you in, and like what box are you comfortable in, etc.
Well, what I was trying to explain is it's like, yeah, you got your umbrella of rock and roll. We typically say we're rock and roll with punk, metal, and blues like influences, because of we all have so many different influences under the sun. It's really so hard to say, hey, you can do this music, but you can't do other music. And it's just like, I don't like to be put in a box. I don't want people to tell me what to do musically. And, we all feel that way. We feel something musically. We just start jamming it and writing. Sometimes it could be a totally different songs. Like we just wrote something, like it was like totally metal, and another thing, it's like almost like post-punk. Another thing is like goth rock, other stuff, alternative metal. Then we have straight up punk. Everything is like, it's all a little bit different. And I enjoy making music with these guys because we're all kind of like-minded and stuff. We just want to play music, and I don't know how to explain it. You explain it, Carrie. You do it better.
We play rock and roll, man.
Yeah.
What we play?
We just rock and roll.
Just rock and roll,
baby.
man.
With rock and roll.
Yeah, we just play rock and roll. You can't bunch us in anywhere. We just play rock and roll.
It's funny because that's kind of where we were. Like when we first started, it was like, I don't know if other people can put us in different. And so one of the first reviews, one guy was a really good friend actually that we've made, was like, it's not metal, it's rock. And we didn't really care. I mean, we call it whatever you want to call it, and it may be different depending on what decade you're from. But like, it also is like, it's all rock and roll to me. Like Billy Joel taught us. I mean, if the snare drum's on 2 and 4, it's rock and roll. It's and I really like where all of us are really as a band. like I said, being able to play, because I'm sure I know some of you, especially RCC, like you can go play on like a death metal show, you can go play on a punk show, you can go play on, it really makes the variety really appealing. Here for now, what do you guys get? Like alternative primarily?
Yeah, I would say like alternative, but I would consider us like a harder alternative because I think over the years alternative has gotten closer and closer to pop. And so I like to make sure people know that we're not pop alternative. We're like rock or alternative rock. So
Right. Well, it's really good. Do you guys do any covers here for now?
I think we're gonna do one cover for this next gig actually. So
Awesome.
I'm really excited. It's been a while since we've gotten to do a cover, so I think it'll be really fun.
Oray, you guys play. You said you can play. Y'all can play for hours, can't you?
Yes, absolutely.
What are some of your favorite covers that you guys play?
Britney Spears, Hit Me Baby One More Time, Like a Virgin by Madonna, anything Pearl Jam. I mean, we can do Creed. We can do some oldies. We do a 3-piece version of Hotel California. It's hard to say. I know what my favorites are always my songs, but I'll give you an example. At the Pub 96 last Wednesday night when we played with Rehab, we did a sound check and we used that Last Kiss Pearl Jam cover version, and it brought Bahama Bob,
Yeah.
some bar owner. This old guy brought him to tears up at the front of the stage, and it brought back memories, and seeing a fan or an audience person engage that much in your music when you touch them on that personal level. Right now, that's my favorite song. That's what it's all about, is connecting. So you got to judge. I judge the crowd, honestly. When we're playing somewhere, I judge the crowd. I kind of listen to what they're listening to. If there's music playing in the background or on the jukebox, I listen to what's playing, and I kind of adapt to prepare myself off of that, what we're going to go in with.
Yeah. So you guys, because you play so much, like you can call an audible like at any time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Carrie, besides our top secret item, what do you guys? You have any covers coming for Saturday?
No, we're not doing any covers this Saturday, but we are playing a brand spanking new song. We played a brand new one when we just recently played at Trees, but on top of that one, we will be playing that one and another brand new one at this next show at Platinum.
That's awesome. It's fun playing new music because you really how you think it's going to be received, and then like sometimes it's received completely different. I don't mean positive or negative, but like we have a tune like that we weren't sure was going to be strong live because it's pretty thin, and it ended up being like one of our stronger tunes just because it leans so much on Abby, honestly. But cool. Let's go back. Let's switch back to Dwayne and the Complex. So obviously you've got a lot of stuff going on there, right? So in addition to renting out rehearsal space, what else do you have going on there in Platinum?
Oh man, dude, we've got the Fort Worth Drum Emporium's up there. Bruce is a good dude, man. He's got anything, percussion, he can get you taken care of. We got a little gear shop up front, man. We've got podcast rooms, the recording studios. Just a lot, man. We got a lot of big surprises coming up soon. I can't let the cat out of the bag on that yet, but we got something really, really big coming up here, hopefully in the next couple of months. We're doing a lot of stuff with Justin Ross. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but we're getting ready to. It's Justin Ross and Deadwood Revival, so we're getting ready to partner up with him with a lot of stuff, and a lot of big things in the pipeline, man. It's going to be a good year, man. Like I said, we're just out there just trying to support music, man, and we want to do anything we can. We help do booking and at other venues as well. So, man, and pretty much, like I said, dude, anything we can do to help our music community.
Tell us about what a typical, because I know I haven't been. I don't know if anybody else here on the podcast has been, but run us down what a typical one of these nights is like with your concert series, like how it starts, kind kind of maybe some rules or whatever, and facility wise, you know, there's those restrooms there. I'm assuming those are available there on the first floor, but like just kind of logistics and the vibe and what it's like on a typical concert day night.
Yeah, man. So I mean, we usually you know, with you guys coming in, and just let me say this real quick, man. I'm excited about this show. It's a hell of a way to kick off the first concert of the year up there, man. We're super excited to have all of y'all there, man. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, so we're going to open the doors around 6 o'clock. You know, we'll start doing the sound checks and everything, get everybody in, you know, way earlier than that. But yeah, we've got a big, nice green room in the back for everybody. Like I said, unfortunately, the restrooms are not connected to the green room, since it used to be a city hall facility. So that wasn't something they added in there. But yeah, man, it's like I said, so it's we got a wall that opens up into the lobby. So if we can fit 170 inside the room, and then we've got what the fire marshals authorize us, you know, we can put another 75 in the lobby, and with the wall open, man, and you're still part of the show. And the room sounds amazing because, like I said, that's where they did city council meetings. Everything was recorded in there. So that room was built for sound, man. I mean, it doesn't take much to make it sound really good in there.
Well, and there's a lot of space there too. I mean, like I said, we did a video there, and the amount of space there is really awesome. You've got a good light system and the sound system and stuff like that. So we're really excited about being able to play a place that's quite honestly so clean, you know?
Yeah, and like I said, you know, and it's cool that we're able to do something like you said earlier. You know, we try not to put anything in a box either. So it's great that we have the opportunity to do shows like this. Like I said, it's not a venue, it's not a bar. I mean, it's just a place where we just open up. Let's have a kick-ass time and let's do what we love and make music.
Yeah, yeah. And what's cool is, like, I see you supporting the local venues all the time. Like, it's not like you're like, I'm trying to, you know, like I'm trying to take business away from the other businesses or whatever. You're like supporting other venues all the time and posting.
Well, dude, you know, my thing is, you know, if we all collaborate, man, it's a win-win for all of us, man. You know, everybody's got their little cliques. Hey, this is my group. This is my group. This is your group. If you're not in my group, you can't play shows with it's ridiculous. It's like junior high school crap, man. So we want to try to get everybody together. I want to support. You know, I even advertise for other rehearsal places, man. I don't care. It's not a competition. What we do is for the musicians.
Well, that's awesome, and hopefully, like collectively, we can spread more of that vibe, because unfortunately, I mean, we've learned pretty quickly, like it's a pretty splintered scene a little bit. And it shouldn't be that way. Like, we're always going to be more successful together, but definitely very cliquey, and like things that we don't really do. We try to exist in this ignorant bliss area where we pretend, but it's still going on. I mean, like, you know, people are doing their clique stuff and whatever.
We're the nerds. Everybody else is outside smoking, and we're the nerds.
Yeah, we're the nerds. So we're like not really, like, I mean, we're probably affected by the drama, but we're not really aware of the drama. So we kind of like to exist in that space a little bit.
Yeah, good deal.
Hey, Carrie, what do you think? Local politics, splintered scene, what?
The way I guess the way I see it is, I mean, yeah, it goes on so much between bands. Bands don't want to play with each other because of whoever is associated with who. Or like maybe even if somebody is in a relationship and then like next thing you know it, they're in a band and now people don't want to have a play with that band anymore. And the main thing is a lot of the times the musicians they're thinking about their self, the ego, and they're doing it for the sake of themselves. Oh, I don't want to play this show because of whoever and whatever. But the thing is you have to put the BS aside, no matter whatever if your disagreements is, or if you're like-minded or not, you have to put it aside for the sake of the fans, because a lot of the times your fans have a shared pull. And if you are not wanting to perform because of whoever, whatever, blah, 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 you are taking away from what you could have a really kick-ass show because of your selfishness of not wanting to play with whoever. You have to set your BS aside and do it for the sake of the fans and put on shows that the fans want to see instead of who you want to play with, kind of, you know?
Yeah, it's really that's really well said, because we do share a lot of fans, and like, what is it? It's really, as Dwayne said, it's really petty type of stuff. And so I look at this show. I kind of said offline to you guys that like I feel like we can use this as an example of a show that we can all support each other, and it doesn't. I mean, there needs to be more cross pollination of fans and support, and less clicks, in my opinion, for what that's worth. What about the Houston scene, Oray? Is it like do you feel like it's pretty supportive of each other? I mean, here, just honestly, like I think we sort of eat our own up here in DFW, like literally on the internet, like we eat our own.
Let's say here, Galveston music scene is huge. I know I'm right on the borderline of Galveston and Houston, and they are two separate ones. Houston's more of a hard metal scene. Galveston's more original singer-songwriter style and covers. But for the most part, it's that I see a lot of bands come support us at our shows, and we go support others at our, when they're playing. That's a big deal. I mean, that's kind of like one of my things that I have. I don't care. You know, there's always some bands that don't come out. They don't share your post. They don't like your post, until you say something on there that they disagree with, and then they jump in there. There's always going to be those people, right? And I just accept that with a grain of salt. Those are the people I'm going to go see first. I think those are the people that just need to be seen. They want to be seen. They want to shine. We all do. And you said it, the numbers are in the band supporting each other. That's what, when you have your new music video, RCC, dropped that new music video the other day. And it's like, between us and here and taking that post and clicking it one time and sharing it to all our fans is going to help out tremendously as compared to, one of the homeboys that has 500 followers or 500 friends now, posting on his page. We can get a lot more reach, just by us sharing that stuff. That's, if you're making money on advertisement support, that's just helping each other out. It's pennies on the dollar, but that's what it's all about. It's all about collaboration. It is. Nobody got to the top by doing it on their own. Not one person. Everybody got help with somebody that was a little bit higher than them. And when you work up to that level, the next person is usually worked up, and then you help bring your fellow up here, man. You're only as successful as the people you surround yourself around.
Yeah, totally well said. And I knew we were going to jam when we talked on the phone, because you were saying all that stuff, and that's 100% how I feel. Like, I literally, they say awaiting Abigail makes for strange bedfellows, because like we have friends that are like absolutely hate each other, and I hate to see that, but I mean, it's just true. Like, there's bands that we play with that hate other bands that we play with, and then it shouldn't be about that, really. I hate that kind of stuff. The HFN guys and gal, y'all see that kind of stuff in your scene? Do you like, have you been kind of shielded from it?
Honestly, we don't see too much. Every once in a while, if anything happens, it'll be maybe like some of the bands around us. We can kind of smell if something's a little off, but we just try to be really nice. It's nice because most of the time, like, we'll come in as like a lot of like the younger group, so we get to kind of just be like, oh, hi, we're here. Please be nice to us.
Yeah.
So that's really nice. Everyone that we deal with, because we're a little bit closer up to Denton, so we have all like all the different. It's a very saturated scene up in Denton with rock and everything, but it's honestly really nice. It's a big party scene. So if you're into going to all the different house parties, we have friends in bands that are like playing houses, and they go crazy, they go wild, and it's a lot of fun, because I think we all are pretty good about supporting each other in that.
Yeah, no, for sure. You guys come across like just a great vibe, like super friendly and approachable. And like Lori said, like, we're just nerds. Like, we're just playing music, and we're thrilled people even like it. I mean, like I said, I didn't even know if we were going to like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Stephanie Blaze is in the backstage area. I'm going to bring Stephanie in, so it may be a little bit awkward just like getting her up to speed, but she's from Griptone, and I'm going to add her in right now. So pause just a second. Hey, Jazarian Priest, we see you out there, brother. You're the man. Thanks for playing our stuff, dude. He's in the chat. Great dude. Rock Rage guy. Hey, Steph.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
We're doing good. Sorry,
Good.
I saw you.
How are you doing?
Good.
I saw you down there, and I was about to punch you in, and then it went dark. But it was just I was kind of waiting for a break in the discussion to put you in. So
Yeah,
this is Stephanie. Tell us who you are, what you play, what band you're in, and all that good stuff.
I'm rhythm and lead for Griptone. Guitar, of course. So, yeah, I think one of my drummer might come in too. Do we have room? I mean, we got room for 2 more, I guess, huh?
Yeah, we can do. Everybody's actually like super like cooperative in this group, so I have no problem adding a couple more people in.
Awesome. Yeah. Cool. So, yeah, we're excited to play with you guys. We're a new band. We haven't been around very long. We got a short set, but we're stoked to share the stage with all of y'all. It should be a great night.
Well, but you guys all have been in previous bands, so y'all all have experience, right?
Oh yeah.
And did you just do the rail just a couple of days ago?
Yeah, we did the rail on the 25th. Or,
Okay.
I'm sorry, 20. I can't remember. Not Christmas, but recently. Yeah.
How did that go?
It went okay. It was our first show. It went okay. Not bad.
Awesome. Well, that's a hell of a place to play for a first show. Congrats on that.
Thanks.
Yeah. If anybody else shows up, I'll punch them in.
Awesome. So what's the topic? Sorry, I'm late, guys.
We're just talking a little bit. We actually started kind of delving into some politics.
Talking about all the people we hate.
We tried not to go too far. We really don't hate too many people.
We love everyone here. Okay.
It's all love. Hey, Dwayne. So this is kind of funny. Obviously, Jim Wright, correct? From Avalon. Dwayne, you know Jim Wright? Dwayne. Podcast to Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Hey there, can you hear Dwayne? Oh, maybe you can't hear. Well, anyways, I'll tell the story. So it's super funny. We're doing the photos for Unsilent Night 1, and we're doing the photos. And I hired Jim just because he was like the loudest and proudest on the web at the time. And I hired him to come do the photos, and we're doing the photos in Platinum, and he's like taking pictures. He's like, I never thought that I would be in Platinum Music Complex, just because he has his own facility. I'm like, dude, nobody here cares. Like, do you care? Dwayne, can you hear me? Dwayne, can you hear? I don't think he can. All right. Anyways, so who else is in your band, Stephanie, with Griptone, and how did you come up with that name?
We kind of batted around a bunch of different names for a few days, and that was just one that we could all agree on. So we have Sterling Self on vocals. She's a super badass, gorgeous voice. And we have Jory. Jory's our youngest member. He's a kind of a blues cat, really good at various licks and stuff like that. We work really well together, guitar wise. Brian from Triple SP on the bass, and Andre McDonald on drums.
Yeah, I was talking to Andre at Trees about that. That's awesome. He plays in a lot of bands, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he's got a few bands. So I think pretty much any decent drummer in our area they tend to be in more than one because
Right.
we got to share them.
Right. Dwayne, are you back up on the audio? Up on the freaks? Guess not.
Is there a way we can put something like in the chat for him to see.
Yeah, but he would have to have it up. I'll do that. Lori, can you take it for a minute, and I'll try to send him some notes here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
All up to
Man,
you.
this is a lot. I don't know any jokes. I don't. Oh my God, the pressure, y'all. The
She's actually a
freaking
comedian, so
pressure.
she's completely full of jokes.
And that's
actually.
not. I don't. You know, I can't work like this. I can't work under pressure like this. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so yeah, I'm taking it. So what I want to ask you guys. Jeez. Okay, all right. Name. Okay, I want the. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. This is terrible, but I'm gonna have to ask the bass players, not the rest of y'all. I'm gonna have to ask the bass players who are your influences. Who's your hands down favorites?
You know, I've always been a Flea girl. I've always loved Flea. My first inspiration. So
That broke up. Can you say
It broke up. What?
I've always been like a really big Flea fan. That's what got me like really first inspired and interested in bass. So.
Okay, nice.
How about Carrie?
Carrie.
Well, my biggest influence, that shirt you got on right there, Lori, Joy Division. Peter
Joy
Hook.
Division.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's the genre I'm from, Joy Division. Peter Hook. That's my.
Love it. I love it. So you love Peter Hook and all that?
Yeah. I grew up
All right.
with Peter Hook, Simon Gallup. You know, I grew up in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is that's I love it. What about you, like Mike White? I'm a big Mike White fan.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like the, I think the energy in the bass playing back then was it's different. You know what I mean? Still different. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Absolutely. It's creative.
I
It's
like
crisper. I love it.
Yeah, I like darker stuff.
Yeah.
What about the guitar players?
Absolutely.
What about the guitar players? George?
Yes. My influences would start from Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Van Halen, Pantera, Jimmy Page, obviously.
Yeah.
It's honestly I learned from the blues, and that's kind of like where you figure out where it all starts, and it's kind of how you more or less study the fretboard, and
No, we don't know. We don't know. I got nothing.
Do you guys, George and Carrie, do you guys write like a lot of the licks? Is it primarily you, or is it Carrie, or like how do you come up with the riffs? Because it is very blues based. Your music stuff is your riffs are very blues based, very hooky.
I mean, there's something we kind of work on together. Like, let's say I'll have like one part of the riff, or he'll have one. We'll end up figuring something out. If there's something we don't like, we'll change it.
Or if I'll like hop in with something lyrically on top of it, and they think one part is going to be a verse, and I'm like, no, that's going to be the chorus.
Yeah. Once we put it all together, she comes in and changes everything.
Yeah, we kind of change it all up, but but what we got is special though. We work really good together, piecing things together.
Yeah, for sure. Here for now, guitar players. What are you guys? What would be your influences?
Man, I suck at naming individual influences, but I can say kind of like bands that have inspired me.
Sure.
I mean, you've got like Paramore has some good riffs. I'm kind of biased towards them. Metallica. I listen to a lot of Japanese rock, so kind of like genres and specific styles that I'll just listen to and get ideas from. I'm bad at naming specific guitarists that have like been a major influence for me.
Oh no, that's cool. Yeah, I was wandering around, but I went over to your side. Are you playing an Ibanez?
Yes, yeah, my blue guitar is an Ibanez, and I've got a Schecter as well.
Oh, cool. And when you switched, Shade, when you switched basses, were y'all playing? Did you switch for tone or did you switch for? Were y'all in drop D or something?
We're in drop C sharp.
Okay.
Go from standard to drop C sharp.
Okay. So you had to go grab the other bass.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Dwayne, are you? I have him muted, but let me see. Dwayne, Mariah, are you back? Can you hear us? It's okay. It's not a big deal. They're hanging in there nicely and they look cute. Newly engaged. Okay. Let's go back to Oray and James. I'm sorry. Tell us about Rock Rage, and like you're gonna have also Lozano there to interview.
Yeah, he's going to be doing some of the interviews for my magazine, so I can feature you guys in it in the future as well.
That's awesome, man. And tell us a little bit about what you do. Are you a promoter primarily?
Promoter, yeah, I'm a little bit of everything. I'm Jay of many hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50 shades of Jay.
50 shades, yeah, at least.
Are you planning on emceeing? Like, do you want to introduce the band?
Yeah, I plan on hosting for everybody, bringing the lightning, bringing the fire, cranking everybody up. So yeah, it should be fantastic. I'll be doing different outfits for each one of your kind of feels to your music. To kind of go with the whole shebang.
Well, that kicks ass, man. We're gonna have to try to keep up with you. I'm gonna keep the same clothes on probably for the whole thing, I'd imagine.
Are you gonna wear a halter top for us?
Ooh.
Promise to wear a tube top one.
No. I did not promise.
No?
There's no. It was not written.
He said, I'll do it. And then he had to go look up what a tube top was.
I didn't know what it was.
I mean, you could do like a wife beater tank top and get almost the same effect, really.
I'm too white for that.
That's awesome. So, Stephanie, this will be Griptone's second show. Can you tell us, are you guys doing any covers? You doing all originals?
All originals this round. I figured the next show, the one after this, we'll incorporate our covers, which we still haven't agreed on, but we gotta have at least a few of those, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't have to, but sometimes they're fun.
It's fun,
Yeah.
Everybody but James.
And it always gets the crowd back if they get bored or something, throw in a cover,
Yeah. I was gonna ask Carrie. So Carrie, the vocalist, who do you most get compared to, or do you get compared to anyone vocally with your vocal style?
I've gotten comparisons to Joan Jett. I've gotten comparisons to the chick from Distillers. I've gotten comparisons to Ginger before. But yes, that parts of our song for Bleed, we've gotten like Static X, so there's really different elements to each song. So it's just like, it really just depends on the vibe of the song. My voice, I have so many different influences and styles that I pick up on, that my style and just changes from song to song completely.
Well, it's I would say it's very versatile, and like your I wouldn't even call it scream, but like sizzle that you get on your voice, especially. I mean, I'm still stuck on Candy Eyes. Like, I know I need to advance and move on, but it's just so good. And I just love the sizzle on the voice. I love the song.
Like
and
that rasp.
Yeah. I like the rasp a lot. I mean, that was like I think that was a pretty epic out of the box tune for you guys. Let's check with Dwayne again. Oh, maybe he's going to come back under a different audio. Maybe he's going to identify as somebody that can hear. All right. Awesome. All right. You guys are playing all over the place. Tell me what your I travel for work, and I try to kind of get out and go to venues and meet people and stuff like that. Tell us kind of what you think best areas are, because we're really making a conscious effort to get out of town. Not because we don't love DFW, we do, but I think in this day and age, for us especially, I think we just have to get out of town as much as we can. What are some of your favorite hotspots?
Oh, Wisconsin, Ohio, Michigan. There's something about them people up there in that cold weather. They support live music, live music in general, not just one in particular act. I met. Let's see, we played Minneapolis, Minnesota, and then the next four shows, one being in Ohio, one being in Cadillac, Michigan, another one somewhere up there. These people drove 8 hours to the show. The next day they drove 12 hours to the show. And these are all these people up there in that area of the U.S. They spend money on merchandise. Believe it or not, people actually buy your stuff. And it's great, man. The West Coast, they're real friendly. California and all them, they're real friendly to us, outsiders, as I guess you call it, because we're not from there. But they accepted us. They welcomed us every time we go play in Hollywood and around the area. They're real friendly. But for anybody traveling, get out and do it. I mean, you meet so many people, and then my advice to all you guys is when you go to a new venue, you talk to the person who's running sound, you talk to the person who's running lights, you talk to the manager, you talk to the bartender, you talk to any employee or staff of that area, and you follow them. Get their Facebook, get their phone number. Don't wait and go home and look it up later, man. You get it then. And you just build that up. So now when you guys get ready to book a tour run, or let's say you want to go play somewhere, you'll have all these options on your way back to and from that you can stop and potentially make more money at, to help you on the way. It's crazy. Talk to everybody. That's my advice. But you guys are going to be down here in February on the 7th. Y'all are going to play Austin.
Yeah, we're playing Come and Take It Live, and then the next night with you guys are at the 19th hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's perfect. You're gonna meet a lot of people doing that stuff. But Jay mentioned earlier you guys are taking off on a Canada tour, right?
Yeah, we snagged a spot on the Devils by Definition, and it's just we're weekend warriors because we all have careers and families and stuff like that. But we're kind of weekend warriors. But that Canada week is going to work out well for us to be able to do that. So, yeah, we're really just trying to get out. We're also going to go down to Florida and just do a weekend down there with the dude. We're doing Tampa and Jacksonville. So that's kind of our philosophy, is to just kind of try to get out there. And, I mean, to be honest with you, like, just because of the age of the internet, I mean, like, our fans are spread all over the place. Like, I mean, if we could get them all in one place, it would be incredible. Unfortunately, that's impossible to do, but it's been a bucket list for me anyways to play the Brass Mug. I know it's like, just a bar, but I mean, the historical significance of it is really cool to me, just with the 90s death metal scene and all that stuff. I'm kind of a sucker for that. So we're doing the Brass Mug, and then we're doing some other cool place over in Jacksonville. But yeah, dude, I'll tell you, I know you guys played. You played the Whiskey recently, or are you playing it soon?
Yeah, we played it recently, and we play it soon.
Dude, I've never been treated better. Like, we've never been treated better than that place. I mean, everybody from the dude guarding the VIP area and everything. I was shocked. I was like, wow, this is you guys are really, really, really nice. But Here for Now and Rotten Cotton Candy, I know you guys, like, you've been to you've done Texarkana, right? Or no, Greenville.
Yeah.
The Hangar Bar.
Yes.
Do you have anything else on the books outside of town?
We're actually playing there on the 31st again.
Yeah,
At the Hangar Bar.
and then we're trying to get some shows up in Oklahoma because we're doing the playing
The Camp
Rockaholics.
the Camp
Yeah,
Rockaholics.
Yeah.
Rocklahoma. So we're trying to get some Oklahoma shows to kind of lead up to that, so hopefully we can get some Oklahoma followers and stuff like that. But other than like a big like metal fest like in May in Haltom, that's all really what we have. We're trying to get some more on the books right now for 2026. Hopefully more outside of the DFW. We really want to hit up Houston, Austin, San Antonio. We really want to go out of town and everything. So
Yeah, well, I'll tell you.
so if y'all want to play any out of town shows or you want to have us in a different city, please let us know.
I can definitely help you out with some Houston stuff, especially you guys are like punk and all that other jazz and everything else together. So
Yeah.
Stomping.
So
That'd be rad.
So those guys
Appreciate
are the
it. Thank
hookup
you.
for Houston, and also there's a couple of other people, and I think those are good. I mean, we did Fitzgerald's in San Antonio, and it really was pretty easy. Like the lady that runs the place is very cool, and like Oray was saying, it's just a matter of like kind of meeting the right people. But it's not hard like to go in and say, hey, we're from out of town. We're obviously not going to bring 1 million people, but we'd like to be on a good bill, and we'll advertise for it, and we'll, and most places totally understand that. They're like, hell yeah, we'll get you in there and get a good slot and get with some good bands. So I think networking is huge, like Oray was saying, for sure. What about Denton? Like, I think we've been kind of wanting to do Denton. Lori, don't you want to do Denton? And like, you want to do Double Wide also, right? Lori?
Yeah, double wides in Dallas. Denton's like, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're just a little bit choppy. Oh,
Am I chopping now?
Your chopping may be reducing. Speak.
Is it working now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay, what
Yeah.
I said, I'm just gonna summarize. Rubber gloves would be cool. Double wides in Dallas. That's it.
Yeah, Double Wides in Dallas for sure. You had mentioned that before. So Here for Now and RCC, have you guys done Rubber Gloves?
I have not played Rubber Gloves in this band, though both me and him have played there before as like young people. We played a couple other places around Denton, but I like Rubber Gloves the best. I think it has like the best, like it gets kind of wild. I love how rowdy it gets out there. It's really fun.
Yeah.
We have not played Rubber Gloves yet.
We've been wanting to.
It's been like a goal, but yeah, we've sent our information up to them and everything, and they haven't reached out back to us. So.
Well, and some of that, I was reading something about that earlier about people were posting some stuff about Haltom, and they don't really know the channels because they're not from around here and how to get into Haltom and stuff. Like, you just got to know the right people. But Rob was telling me that was kind of on your list as to get something going at Rubber Gloves.
I've heard for Rubber Gloves, I think the guy's name is Chad who books for them, and he is very nice. So what I've heard, I haven't done it yet personally. It's like on my next things to do this year. But they said you just got to go talk to him. You get so many emails from all the college kids.
Yeah, I'm sure. I can only imagine. Like, I know all of your boxes are like vomiting, overfilled. Like, if it's anything, I mean, the amount of communication's hard to deal with for sure, and I'm sure it's even worse for them.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that'd be cool, like to get a Denton show with some of you guys, especially you. That would be a home field advantage for Here for Now, for sure,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we have a lot of friends around Denton, so that's really nice.
Yeah, and it seemed like there were a lot of people that came out to trees for you guys.
Yeah, we had a pretty decent crowd, so that was really sick.
Yeah, you could tell the ones that were your fans because they were younger, right?
They're so cute.
Yeah. Well, and they had their stuff. They had good stuff on, like they had your shirts and stuff on.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Well, let me show the flyer, and we'll talk a little bit about the show. So this is this coming Saturday, and doors are going to open at 6 p.m. We're going to start music at 7 p.m. And that'll be Here for Now, Griptone, followed by Waiting Abigail, Rotten Cotton Candy, and Oray Band. There are some secrets in the works, so be prepared for a couple surprises in terms of maybe some collabs. Also, all of us I know decently well, and we're going to be hanging out with you guys if you come out to see us. Like, we're not just going to disappear or whatever. Like, we're going to be at the merch tables. We're going to be hanging out. We want to socialize. We want to meet new people. And also later this week, we have something for you that may be a little bit of a, I guess, motivation maybe to buy some advanced tickets. But you can click on the ticket link, or you can scan the QR code and get a ticket. $20, BYOB, great facility, plenty of standing room up front, seating in the back that's kind of like stadium seating, so it's not a really bad seat in the house. And hope to see you there if you're out there listening or watching. And we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks, guys, for coming to on your Sunday night and spending that with us, talking about the show. Really looking forward to rocking out with you guys, and hopefully it's the beginning of many cool things to come.
Yeah.
Any last thoughts from anybody?
Thank you so much for having us all out. This is so much fun. I love getting to talk to everybody and put it all like the names to the faces before we go out. So I'm really excited to see y'all this weekend.
For sure. And I highly encourage as much interband mingling as possible. And we'll be standing up there for you guys and hanging out with you guys. But backstage and stuff, the fans love that stuff. And I don't want to give away a secret, but we're going to find a way to run a little bit of a special so fans can come out and hang out with us back in the maybe get some treats, hang out in the back. But yeah, there you go. Carrie, you got anything before we wrap it?
Y'all better be coming out to the show on Saturday, or else y'all are gonna miss out.
That's right. FOMO, it's a real thing. Oh, Ray, what you got, brother?
We're super excited about this. Really excited about playing with all you guys. Thank you so much, James, for kind of putting all this stuff together in one big old box. We're gonna bust out of it. To all the fans out there that are watching this, going to watch this, and the ones that show up, thank you so much. Wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
Click like, share, follow, subscribe.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All those. Stephanie, glad to have you for your second show. And the lineup that you have on that band is very incredible. That's going to be an awesome show. Here
Thanks.
for Now. You guys kill it every time. And looking forward to hanging out with you guys a little bit more.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. And Oray, dude, thanks for giving us and Platinum the chance to kind of run with it, dude. I really appreciate it. Dwayne's the man, and he's really generous with his venue, or like he doesn't like to call it a venue, but with his facilities. And shout out to him and Mariah for making it happen, because it wouldn't be happening without them.
Quick shout out to Dallas Guitars here in Carrollton, where we're at.
Dude, absolutely. I thought it was George's house, man. I was like, this dude.
That's crazy.
This dude has got a collection, or else y'all don't have a place to live and y'all are camping out at a music store. No, that's so awesome. Lori, thanks for joining
if y'all ever
in.
need repairs or anything, this is the guy. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, here he is. He's
everything-
coming. He's
He's
coming.
coming.
This is the guy.
Yeah,
This
put
is
him on.
Rock Cotton Candy's personal
I'll
guitar
see you
set.
all Saturday.
Hell yeah, man. Awesome. That's so cool. Well, you guys are great. Y'all are great people. So happy to be doing this show with you. We'll be plugging the hell out of it for the next few days, and we'll see you on Saturday.
See y'all soon.
All right, everybody have a good week. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.